The 4th Division Army Barracks Commander Brigadier General Michael Kabango said on Saturday during an interview that Apaa is currently a crime scene, explaining that movements in and out of the area have been restricted and under the management of the security until further notice.
Last Thursday, the 31st of August, an incident took place in the general areas of Apaa, in an area where is supposed to be a designated game and forest reserve. A group of individuals from one community were attacked by another group of individuals over disagreements over ownership of land. As a result of that engagement, 4 individuals were killed and another 4 injured. Now, this is not the first time we have had such incidences over the last 3 to 4, 5 years in the same general area of Apaa. As security, we quickly swung into action, deployed joint forces of the police and the UPDF to take control of the situation in order to avoid a reoccurrence.
He noted that all entries into the area have been restricted, pointing out specifically to political leaders from either side whom he says have been wanting to gain access to the area since the incident was reported. Brigadier General Kabango says that this is to avoid interference with investigations. He disclosed that these resolutions were reached during a security meeting held in Adjumani district following the attack.
Visitors, political leaders and other leaders shall be allowed to visit the Apaa area without engagement with the security. There have been attempts by some leaders from Amuru and outside Amuru to go into the Apaa area with the excuse of condoling with the victims. We request that they deal with the security before that happens, because it shall not be allowed. Apaa, a crime scene, until investigations are complete and order is put back in place.
Brigadier General Kabango says the police, together with the local security team on the ground, have embarked on the registration of all occupants in the area to assess their identities. The other measure includes a ban on the loading and exportation of charcoal and timbers from the area, since it has been identified as a lead to the violence. An investigation to identify the victims and the perpetrators, who are still at large, has also been instituted, though no arrest has been made yet. Those investigated are not limited to the area but across the country. Securities says that the attack is by an organized group that is being developed. Brigadier General Kabango disclosed that they have added new forces to enhance security manpower, adding that the brigade commander of 503 has now headquartered in Apaa, deliberately to deal with the problem and repulse any further attack.
Brigade Commander 503 is now headquartered in Apaa, deliberately to deal with this problem. We expect cooperation from the political leaders from within Adjumani district and without, so that the lives of Ugandans are not wasted over issues that are easy to resolve. Issues of land ownership can only be resolved amicably, not by force. Not by force. Lives of Ugandans shouldn't be treated so cheap. So I will request maturity and calmness from all the political leaders and stakeholders, so that we don't, our actions do not lead to the loss of lives and injury of Ugandans.
Optimistically, Brigadier Kabango disclosed that the security will soon reshuffle all security heads deployed in the area to pave way for investigations. Today, legislators under the Acholi Parliamentary Group, led by Anthony Akol, said that they are disheartened by the persistent attack and rights abuses in Apaa at the watch of security personnel.
It should be noted that 3 days before this attack, the Acholi community of Apaa informed the UPDF and the police about these organized people with bows and arrows roaming these areas. And the community also informed the members of parliament from Acholi Parliamentary Group about the armed civilians.
Where people cannot sleep in their own houses freely. It's very painful. It's really very sad, very, very sad, extremely sad. Killing innocent people who are not even armed by the civilian organized group. It is very uncalled for. In this country where peace and security is #1 priority, where the government is bailing out the neighboring countries, it is very painful.
On top of all these things, now we have bodies there in the barracks. What are they going to do about the families of these people whose lives are right now not there? The poverty inflicted on our people, now killing us as rats. We are not rats for anybody.
They are now demanding the government to enhance security deployment, arrest the perpetrators, provide relief items to the victims and compensate them for losses, degazette the area and make it an autonomous district under the central government and restore social services.
How do 100 people come in the middle of a forest preparing to go and attack a village? And the security agencies are formed and they don't take action. Is that not deliberate? Who is mobilizing them? If the Judicial Commission of Inquiry has been established, why is it still continuing? We want to hear a statement issued by the Commission. If they have started work, what is their position?
Akol and his colleague Sharon Balmoi Lakar, Betty Awol Achan, Martin Ojara Mapenduzi and Simon Peter Wakorach threatened to boycott Parliament if the issues were not addressed within 1 week.
So for how long will we go on like this? As leaders, I think enough is enough. We need to rise up and say enough is enough.
It is unfortunate, it is really unfortunate that the security organs who are mandated by the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda, 1995 as amended, fail to perform their duties of protecting the citizens of Apaa and their properties. Since 2012, up to date, we have lost 29 people who were killed in Apaa, another 300 people injured, and property destroyed in the hands of either government security agencies or the armed men from Adjumani district, with no single person arrested or brought to the court of law. We therefore demand for immediate deployment of UPDF and police with new commanders to protect the people of Apaa in their different localities, other than bringing them in IDP camps.
And we intend to bring this to a swift conclusion. As the UPDF, we are increasing deployments within the area that were not hitherto there. We've added a new force, and within the following weeks, additional forces will be in place.
This is Church of Uganda Family TV.